Robert Aldridge, who is a former Lockheed engineer.
Well, my testimony would have covered the nature of the Mark 12A warhead, what it is intended for.
Speak up. Speak up.
My testimony would have covered the nature of the Mark 12A warhead and what it is intended for. Right now, it has two basic uses for its plan. One is the modernization of our existing Minuteman III missiles to make them more capable of destroying Soviet missile silos. The second is the use on the new Mobile MX missile, which can be classed only as a first strike weapon. And most of my testimony would have focused on the MX. It is a missile, 200 missiles are planned to be hidden among 4,600 shelters. And these missiles, each one of them would be equipped with 10 of these Mark 12A warheads, each warhead holding a 335 kiloton bomb. That means 2,000 bombs on these missiles. Now, with a little calculation, we could see using accepted equations for lethality and probability of kill of missiles against hard targets. It can be calculated that this force of 200 MX missiles equipped with Mark 12A warheads would be able to destroy 83% of the Soviet missile silos. Now, the Soviet Union contains about 3/4 of their strategic nuclear warheads in those silos. That means that the MX alone, not counting the other additions to the strategic forces, the MX alone would threaten 67% of the Soviet strategic warheads. Now, this capability has been emphasized in many government documents as destabilizing. In a Congressional Budget Office paper published in January 1978. Also, for the last 3 years in the President's Arms Control Impact Statement, which he is required by law to furnish to Congress to describe the effect of weapon systems on arms control negotiation. In these documents, it has been pointed out that the capability to destroy that much of the Soviet strategic nuclear forces could, in cases of international crisis, when tensions are high and it looks like war is imminent, it could motivate the Soviet Union to actually fire their missiles before they lose them. And in this sense, these MX missiles, Minuteman III missiles equipped with Mark 12A warheads are likely to accomplish exactly what they're advertised to prevent. They're likely to cause a Soviet strike, and they're likely to cause World War III. And in this sense, I can only conclude, after 24 years of designing missiles and reentry vehicles and researching these, that these are first strike nuclear weapons.